Hello, Hockney here, and today we're going to take a look at Shape Hero Factory. It's a game where you, in your factory, produces heroes or spells to fight the evil. And if you like Factorio or factory building games, I think you're gonna love this. In the game, you have the options to play one of two masters, one focused on producing heroes and the other to produce spells. In this video, I will do an intro on the hero production master, and then I'll do one about the spellcaster. So let's see what we have. When you start a run, you will have access to one hero, but through the game you'll get the opportunity to produce others. But because we only got the basic, we will try to focus on that and try to explain how it works. So here we have the basic unit. It takes a square and a circle to produce. I'll explain that later on. Then you can see it do 2 damage. It lasts 7 seconds and it have 3 lives. And then we'll try to take a look at another one. The archer takes the basic unit and then a half a circle, and then we'll produce a archer. And the archer takes 4 seconds compared to 2, so you need to optimize your factories. So let's start a run here. And when you complete the game, you need to beat a end boss 3 times, and each stage has a map that you need to go through and pick some options. And yeah, here you need to go from the left to the right, and you need to do that 3 times to complete the game. So, and each of these between each picks, you need to do a boss fight. And here I'm gonna pick the archer just because that was the one that the hero that we looked at before. And then you get some basics research here. And I'm just gonna pick some stuff. It's not important what it is because I'm only gonna do 2 maps, 2 fights, and then switch to the other hero or the other master. So our basic hero here takes a circle and a triangle, and we see the archers, which takes half a circle. So what so we need a circle and a triangle, and we see we have 2 extractors there, and we need to bring our heroes into this teleporter. And in top we have 2 minutes and 28 seconds to complete. You can switch to free mode, and I'm going to do this in this run through, but I normally just play with the time given. You do have the ability to pause time, but it's charged up, so you can't do it all the time. So now we need some extractors to extract the circle and a triangle. So place one of each, and I can't figure out where to place it, so yeah. And then we need a transport belt. You can see there's a triangle coming out from there, and it needs to be placed in front of it, so yeah. So now we need to bring it into a production unit. And here I'm placing it, so I like to place my production unit so I have 6 squares below it. So yeah, and I usually go for 4 in the beginning, If you just start out, you will not have the money to do that, because there is a meta currency system where you get better for each run. So now we need to take our triangles and get it into our factories. So yeah, just going to do that. So I have placed a divider which will divide the belt into two, and I realize I placed this in the wrong way, in the wrong place. So I need to bring that up there, and yeah, I'm counting the spaces, so that should be good, hopefully. And then yeah, we need to take our circle and bring it into our production unit. So, and the way I'm placing here is very specific for the build I choose. And there I will put down a divider so I can use the same transport to deliver the circles to two factories or two production units. So, and then we can see it will take 2 seconds to produce one unit, and we can see that we have access to extract one every second. So one extractor will be enough to supply for 2 production units. So here, if I need to get to 4, I need to double up my output of materials. And then, because I would like to put in a I think it's called a joiner, um, to join the two belts. So now we have the capacity for for 4 production facilities. So yeah, so I'm just setting up here. I'm just setting up so we can our output will be joined on one transport belt. And then I need to figure out how I'm going to do this, and I have a basic way of doing this. It can't be done with 3 rows, but I do like the 5 rows because I had a game where my underbelt, or bridges are they are called in this, could not keep up because they are different technology than the transport belt. So the way I'm setting up here, an underground will only deliver material for 2 production units, so it will not be an issue, and you do not have to research into it. So now, here I'm just completing the setup, and now you have the ability to produce 4 units, and that's what we can do with our current extraction technology. There is a lot of different tech trees, and you will not get them in every one. And there you can see I will get 2 XP. So when I get to 500, my level will increase. And over there you can see every time a unit is getting into the portal, the time there's a time reduction underneath the unit. That means when we go into the fighting mode, right now I will spawn a fighter every 3 seconds. So yeah, because I don't have any money, I'm gonna speed up. So we only have 200, almost 300, so we can't really do much right now. Yeah. You can see The transfer building is capable of transporting two, and that is 2 items per second, and it is exactly what our production facility is capable of at the moment. So this setup is all we can do, and if we want to do other stuff, we need to add a new building or so. And I only had I have 500 crystals, so I can't do much. So we need to protect our crystal in the middle for 30 seconds, 40 seconds here. And if an enemy touches our crystal in the middle, we'll take some kind of damage. Often two, but there are some bigger units that will do more damage to us. So right now it's not really a problem. So yeah, we did that, and you have the ability to press K to speed up the time. And here we can see we got 250 XP, so that will take us over the threshold for level 2. And now we beaten the first fight, and now we need to pick where we want to go. And I do like the opportunity to pick heroes in the beginning. So, and you see the first red line, we get the ability to pick a hero. And I'm highlighting bosses on the map there. And here we get 3 options to pick. We either pick a new, which is a mage, or an archer. And you see this gives the archer 2 extra damage. So I'm gonna pick that because that was the hero we started with, and I do really not have the resources to do a third hero right now. So now we leveled up and we get some research, we get a coin, and then our base crystal increases from 3.5 to 3.7. And here we level up, we can increase our basic production, we can get crystals, and we can get research points. I'm going to pick the crystals because I want to include our archers in our fighting force. So if you look at the archer, it takes half a circle and a normal dude. But we do not have the ability to, or there is not a spawn point for a half a circle. But in the tech tree, we get the opportunity to cut a circle into a half a circle. So I'm gonna pick that, and then we will extract a circle over here. Wait, I just need to place. Yeah, and then a scissor which will cut our circle into 2 halves. Or 1 half. I don't know what they do with a half, but you will only get a half. So now we need to decide how we want to do this. Here I'm just aligning where to if I want to expand the normal production, and then I'll do my standard 6 squares between a resource that I need and the production facility. And now we need to bring a normal dude and half a circle over there. So I'll take off our main boss of normal dudes. If I can decide where to place it. And then I'll do a underground. This is my basic build. Yeah, I think we'll end up with 2 this time and then expand later on. So now I need to take half a circle over here, and this is just my basic way of building. I don't know if it's the most efficient, but I like it. It's expandable, and you don't get too much spaghetti. So, and now we are producing our first. You see how Archer take 4 seconds to produce. So, in principle, our main production, yeah, and here that will take 2 seconds. So that is going to be something you need to work on, because right now one extractor will only deal with the 2 Archer production that we have. So we're going to place one more and join them before they get into the scissor. And the scissor it's not going to be a problem right now. So that was the third. Just gonna fix the output. And then I need to decide where to get the dude from. Just gonna fix the half the circle. And the output. And then I need to take a dude from the main boss. I do the same, underground. And for now, we're just gonna do a normal transfer build, because we do not have the money to add the second right now, or a fourth Archer production. And we do now, so I'm gonna prepare that. Yeah. And then bring in, and now we have 4 archers. Which is the capacity for our circle. So we can't do much now, and we don't really have the money. And now we level up again. An archer gives more XP when it joins the fight, compared to a yeah, here I wanted to go into the map, but couldn't get it. So I usually take the crystals, but just want to show you what the extraction does. I do believe I'm gonna pick increase in extraction. And I can see there is a yellow sad smiley underneath our triangles. So that means that it can't get all of the production out. So you need to fix that in the next one. But now we're just gonna do a fight to show you the archers. I do like the archers. You see, when it shoots, the arrow piercing, so you can do a lot of damage to creatures. It's only 6 damage, but at the current state of our game, it's fine. You see, and they are doing work with the blob. Yeah. So here I'm gonna show you some more technology, because we are now getting to a point. Yeah, we got another hero upgrade. We could do the next tier of the archer, but we really don't have the resources to set it up, so I just pick another, so he will shoot another one. So because you can see the yellow bad smiley there, means that we can't get all of the production out. So right now we are our production capacity is limited. Yeah, and here because we can't get all of the items out, we're gonna produce or unlock the red belt, which doubles the capacity of the belts. I'm just gonna put down I think they cost 7 compared to 5, so it's not a huge investment to do so. And now I'm gonna prep for 2 extra normal dudes. We do have the capacity at our extractors. See, we have 2 out of 3, both with the squares, the circles, and the triangle. So now I'm just gonna set up the next stage of our production. I do like this setup. It's easy to do and not too much spaghetti. So now we have the capacity to produce 2 X's, but you will see, for example, the circles we can't keep up. Not all of our production facilities will produce, so we need to increase our extraction. So here I'm gonna try to join all of the extractions that we have into one. And here you can see he will keep up. But because we have a divider right after a joiner, we really don't need to upgrade the circles belts. But I do believe the triangle, I'm gonna add that and we level up. I'm just gonna pick the circle, I believe, yeah. So we do need more triangles to get our production up to speed. And here yeah, you get the ability to both or to increase the capacity of your belts to blue, and the under belt is a different technology. That's why I do like this. I did a build where my underground was horizontal, but I encountered a problem with that. And now I'm gonna show you how a final build might look like. Yeah, so this is gameplay from where I played around with Ninja build. So yeah, you can see it's starting to begin to look a bit spaghetti-ish, but yeah, it happens. I'm bringing the basic dudes half the map just to improve my final. This is the final battle in this playthrough. So yeah, it's all over the place. But here I'm just gonna add some extra basic dudes because I'm lagging the basic dudes to the build on left on the screen. You can't see it right now, but I'll get over there. In this build, I'm just gonna try out to see if the ninja was something you could do all the way to the end. I'm not gonna show you the whole match, but just the beginning. So it will be the full gameplay will be up on the channel later on. So yeah. And yeah, we're gonna start the fight right now. So yeah. And you can see here that's it's pretty insane in the end. That was an introduction to the hero that produces, or the master that produces heroes. Next I'm gonna do an intro on the spellcaster. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. Bye bye.